It's a new week. I'm over last week. I'm over the last 4 weeks. We lost 4 straight. It doesn't matter anymore, okay? We are 4-5. We are going to visit the worst team in the league. Matter of fact, it might be the worst football team in America, period. We're talking high school, college, Pop Warner. It doesn't matter. They are the Cleveland Browns. The color is brown because they are the color of shit. Let me tell you something. We cannot possibly lose this game. All right, let me tell you something. If we happen to go to Cleveland, Terrell Pryor happens to catch well over 10 balls for 150 yards and a couple of touchdowns, and they win the game. Let me tell you something, Mike Tomlin. I'm coming to Pittsburgh. Myself, this time, I'm not talking about, I'm going to talk from over here behind the camera. I'm coming to visit you. All right, I'm going to hop in my car. I'm going to drive over to your house, and I'm going to burn it down to the ground. Big Ben, hey, Big Ben, understand something. You guys don't get it done, I'm going to come to your house too. I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to punch all of your kids in the face. Of course, I'm going to apologize to your wife because I don't want to assault your children. But they need to learn a lesson, all right? Because daddy's dropping the ball. Le'Veon Bell, if you after every play, I don't want to see no more point for the first down, okay? Because you need to be pointing towards the victory column, but that's not happening over the last 4 weeks because we happen to lose 4 straight games. Antonio Brown, no more twerking, okay? No more twerking, because let me tell you something. You've been twerking this year, and what has happened with your stats? They're not looking the best receiver in the league kind of stats because Julio Jones is clearly number one. Shit, Odell Beckham outperformed you in the last 5 weeks, then you've outperformed him. You looking like a real average receiver right now. You're the best receiver on the Steelers, but you're not really doing nothing that the league has people with their eyes open worried about you. Because as far as I'm concerned, Dallas pretty much took you out the game until the second half. You didn't really do anything. And you were running up the stats towards the end of the game instead of laddering the ball back. You want to keep running out of bounds when you had the opportunity to ladder it back. Okay, defense. Matter of fact, you're not a defense. You're assigned to stop the opposing offensive team. Let me tell you something. Cleveland better not score more than 14 points. And originally, I was going to say they better not score a point, but I know we suck on that side of the ball, so I hope they don't score more than 14 points. If Isaiah Crowell steps out in Cleveland and runs for over 100 yards, Keith Butler, you are now no longer the defensive coordinator. Because as far as I'm concerned, Kermit the Frog should go audition for the job as an inanimate animal, okay? And just go over there, and I'm pretty sure he can get the job. Because we can't stop anything. If Isaiah Crowell and Terrell Pryor, and who's the starting quarterback for Cleveland? Who is it now? Tim Couch is going to come out of retirement? Bernie Kosar is going to come from like the 80s and throw for Cleveland? Who's the starting quarterback? Kessler? Is it McCown? McCown has like 6 daughters. They all have different jerseys from every team McCown played for. Who's the starting quarterback for Cleveland? But I'm pretty sure they can even call Johnny Manziel. He'll show up with one beer in one hand. He'll have a whiskey in one hand. And he'll throw a football with the other. And I'm pretty sure he can throw for 3 touchdowns against our defense. All right? We need to win this damn game. I'd rather have us going into week 12 at 5-5 than going into week 12 at 4-6. Especially if we lose to the Cleveland Browns. Let me tell you something. I'm not a big fan of anarchy. I'm not one to call on violence. I'm not. But if we lose this game, if ISIS were to attack, can I be upset?